So, today I want to talk about how we can manage mental exhaustion. And there's really four ways that we can do it. Number one, we must rest. We must allow ourselves to take some time to get some rest. So, if you're sleepy right now, here's what I need you to do. I need you to get some rest. And the reason for this is because before we can solve anything, we just need to be clear minded, okay? Then we can move on to the second thing, which is to think. We now need to give ourselves some time to think. And what I would recommend that we do is have yourself a pen and paper. If you like pencil, have pencil and paper. But the point being is have yourself something that you can rapidly fire, just write down a bunch of ideas on. What we're trying to do is we're trying to write down all the things that frustrate us, all the things that cause us a lot of stress in life, and just let it rip. Just let it rip. Anything and everything goes. Then what we want to do is we want to focus on all the things that brings us joy and happiness, or all the things that we would love to be doing in life. We want to start there. Then we need to move on to our third step, which is to plan. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to basically take this list and we're going to prioritize it. So we're going to essentially take from this list the most important thing and we're going to put it at the top, followed by the second, followed by the third. So you want to put a priority to all of these things. What you'll quickly find is a lot of the things that are causing us stress or triggering that mental exhaustion will probably fall towards the bottom of this list. Then we need to move on to the fourth and final step, which is to act. We need to take action. And what I would challenge you to do, encourage you to do, is simply focus on the top few things from your list that you deemed important in your life and let the rest just put it to the side. You know, some of those things might be you've taken on the burden of somebody else's life because they've shared some things with you and you're just walking around carrying that burden in the midst of all your own things that you're trying to deal with. So put that stuff to the side. Simply focus on the things that are most important to you, near and dear to your heart, that are going to basically focus on you and your health. Notice I didn't say focus on you, your health, your family, your friends, and your boss, and all those things. The reason is because in order for you to be healthy in any type of relationship, whether they be personal or professional, you're going to need to focus on yourself. And I know sometimes that could feel, especially if you're some of these, you're an individual that just loves to help people. I know that can feel wrong at times, but listen, you can still care for yourself first and foremost, and then go off and help others. We must invest in ourselves. We have to care for ourselves first. And then we can identify what we can and cannot do towards helping others. Start there. So let me just sort of recap this. You want to essentially rest, you want to think, you want to plan, and then you want to act. Those four things right there should put you in a great place to tackle, to combat, to fight back in some of these areas where you feel some mental exhaustion.